And baby, the way that suit was hanging, baby, she had that oversized suit like that, looking like that girl. Oh, wait, honey. Hair laid, suit laid, hand in the pocket laid. But you know, it's always one in the crowd that want to be seen, want to be heard. Big one in the back. Yeah, poet. Yes, poet. Yes. I mean, like, to the point where Jasmine had to shush her by doing one of these, baby. She did one of these. Ma'am, relax. 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 Am I crooked? Doing a crooked letter I, y'all. All right. Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole Gari. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I am on my way to Total Wine in Delaware because when we went to New York yesterday, my girlfriend had this amazing sangria, and I have to go get this sangria. First of all, it was in a beautiful bottle, but it was so good. And the best sangria that I've ever had is when my cousin Steph makes it. But this was top tier, and this is something that I can definitely enjoy, you know, on a nice warm day, you know what I'm saying? Nice little around this time. And then I have it returned over there to the Ross, of course. And then I had physical therapy, y'all. I did not realize I had physical therapy yesterday. I completely forgot. Even though they sent the text, I looked at the text and went blank. Thank God that they had something available today, because you know when you have these types of situations, you can't miss no appointments. It is very much so frowned upon missing any appointments, and that was definitely not my intent, but I'm just glad that everything worked out, y'all. I enjoyed myself so much yesterday. We had such an amazing time. We went to New York to see Jasmine Mans. I have been telling her that I really want to get into, you know, like the poetry circuit and just like some underground artistry and things like that. And she actually frequents a lot of those types of events. So when she invited me, y'all know I was down. I was down with the get down, baby. When I tell you, we had such an amazing and carefree time. It was so good, and it was such a gorgeous day. I feel like I made I feel like I wore the wrong thing to be walking around in. My commitment to wear my clothes, I pulled out this iconic long skirt. I got it altered because it was way too long, so I got it altered. And then I was like, I was committed to wearing it. So I wore that. I wore a little baby fat t-shirt and a denim jacket and some Pumas. Very comfortable. The sneakers were very, very comfortable. No issues at all. Feet still pretty. Hello. Yeah, y'all. First of all, the skirt was skirting. The skirt was long, so it wasn't as if it was hiking up. But it just was not the thing to walk around for, you know, a couple hours. And it definitely was not something to wear for 13 hours. It's not one of those types of hype. It's one of those things where, like, okay, I'm going to an event, you know, at a little house party. Like when I go see my little nephew go off on his senior prom, maybe I'll wear it there. Or if me and Babe are going to like the cigar lounge, maybe I'll wear it there. But not to be walking around being a city slicker girl. No, girl. So anyway, I did commit to it, and I just kept saying, I mean, before we got there, I was like, we're going to have to stop because I want some sweatpants. And in my mind, and it's just so crazy because I was going to bring a pair of jeans, and it's funny as shit because when she packed her trunk, she had a pair of jeans just in case she no longer wanted to wear her denim skirt. So, but anyway, it was a beautiful, beautiful day, y'all. Beautiful day. And I have been to New York multiple times. I mean, it's right up the street, okay? So for real, it ain't like you going nowhere, but you really going somewhere. Yesterday was the first time that I was able to, well, first of all, we did not have a time constraint because we left like 5 hours early. The event didn't start until 6:30. We got to New York around 1. So we had plenty of time. We went to the Golden Diner. First of all, I don't even eat pancakes. Listen, I have to take my husband to get these pancakes. Okay, I have to. It was a 40-minute wait. So we just walked around, you know, sat by the pier or whatever that was, sat by the water, girl. We even found some water, girl. Sat there, baby. When we went up in there, we sat at the counter. Those pancakes, I don't know what type of magical bliss they got going on. Whose grandmother is in the back that made the mistake of stumbling upon these pancakes, baby? Because don't nobody sit back and say, I'm going to make a cake that's a pancake, but kind of, sort of not, but it's fluffy like this, with that sinful, girl, hold on, girl, because you know how I get, with that sinful sauce. Disturbing. It was disturbing. So I had a little bit of hers. I ordered this, some kind of Cobb salad. It was really good. It was so good, y'all. Oh my God. I saw the guy making it because, like I said, we sat at the counter. So we would, you know, you can watch all of the food being made. That's a gift and a curse because, baby, anything can freak me out and make me not want to eat a damn thing. Okay? But no, everything was seamless. Everything was very clean. They just had a nice rhythm going on. It was just great. The way that man did my salad like that, baby, I ain't never said that man made me a good ass salad like that. Okay? I ain't never said that man is known for his salads. It was amazing. It was amazing. Now, let me tell you about the drink. So we got a little sangria over there, girl. They give you a little on the rocks glass, a short boy like this, $14. I was looking over my shoulder thinking that the man was going to come in with some more, you know, with a little picture or something. Or at least, you know, the rest. But no, it was just that little ass glass. But it was good. It was cool. It wasn't worth going to Delaware for. Like I'm coming across this border at, you know, I'm approaching this border right about now, baby. It wasn't like that. However, it was fair. So the food was really, really good. The event, so the poetry event was I had to put it across the screen because I'm not very familiar, but the event was cool. I really liked the energy. It was an open mic type of situation, so people could sign up and then they pulled a raffle for whoever was going to perform. It was good. It was really good. You know, when you're dealing with humans, baby, everybody has a different expression and a different type of experience. So, of course, some stuff was extremely dark. Some things was, like, very thought-provoking. Some things was just like, yes, girl, okay. Okay. But, baby, when the feature came on, when Miss Jasmine Mans came on, baby, I said, oh, wow. Now, I had run across her on my Instagram feed back in 2020. And before then, actually, my sister really loved her. Like, she loves poetry anyway, but she was definitely a fan. So for it to come around full circle was super dope. But when I tell you that woman is deep, absolutely stunning. I felt like it was one of those types of deals where I felt like I was watching like theater. I felt like I do understand that poetry is an art form, but I feel like I was watching like a thespian. She was delightful. And baby, the way that suit was hanging, baby, she had that oversized suit like that, looking like that, girl. Oh, wait, honey. She, from head to toe, beautiful. Hair laid, suit laid, hand in the pocket laid. Girl, she did that. And very, very much so, you know, into her craft, into her gift. But you know, it's always one. There's always one or two in the crowd that want to be seen, want to be heard. So while she's, you know, doing her poetry, sharing her expressions to us, with us, you got big one in the back. Yeah, poet. Yes, poet. Yes. I mean, like, at least 4 or 5 times. Like, to the point where Jasmine had to shush her by doing one of these, baby. She did one of these. Ma'am, like, shut up. Why is it that so many people have to make everything about them? Ma'am, this is not about you. Now, I understand that you getting moved. Because the things that she was sharing was moving. You know what I'm saying? It was moving. She is a poet. Okay? Okay, you hear what I'm saying? But ma'am, relax. 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 It was not one of those type times. But anywho, and then the other thing was we kind of set ourselves up because when we purchased the tickets, it said that it would be food, vendors, drinks, whatever. It was a vendor and it was drinks, but it wasn't no food. So remember, y'all. But girl, get your ass up there. Yes. I'm gonna make sure y'all still on. Y'all still on. Hey y'all. Yeah. So remember, y'all. We had eaten at the Golden Diner at like 1 o'clock, 1:30. We are now at from 6 to 10, so we didn't eat anything else. And you know, we were trying to get out of the city because we still had, you know, the little 2-hour drive home. So we just didn't stop to get anything. But it was a really nice day date. It was really, really nice. Definitely something that I needed, something that I appreciate. And yeah, so this has been, you know, a little week for me. I took myself to the movies on Tuesday, went to go see Sinners. Baby, if you have not seen it, go see it. That's all I got to say. I don't know, I don't understand. I mean, I get why they say that it's a horror film, but it's really, it's bigger than, I think that movie is bigger than a category. Does that make sense? Like, that movie is in a category of its own. Would I typically go see a movie that has anything to do with vampires? Probably not. That's really just not my genre. It's not my type of hype. But something was just like, Nikki, go see the movie, girl. You ain't got nothing else to do. Just go see the movie. So we went to go see the movie. The movie is, I just said that movie creates a category of its own. I believe it's one of the best movies that I have ever seen to date. And it will be one of those movies that I revisit whenever it comes on TV. And I probably, to keep it funky, I'll probably be back on Tuesday to see it again. Now, Tuesday is, you know, it's the stop club or whatever it's called over there at that AMC. So yes, I'm gonna go get my $7 matinee yes, but I will be supporting because it is a really, really, just go see the movie, Jill. Just go see the movie. But what else is going on? So tomorrow, Miles has 7 on 7. He told me that the game starts at 8:30 and they have about 5 games. Girl, they have about 5 games, which is crazy. I'm going to be out there all day. It also said that it was going to rain tomorrow. Now, I've been looking at saying that it's like less than 1% chance of rain. Hopefully that is the case. Because, let me tell you, did I tell y'all that those young men actually up on the team appreciate my little amateur recording? So for those kids to appreciate me just mommying is super dope. I love that. So yeah, I'll be there with y'all. We going right with this Samsung, honey. One day, I will get an amazing camera to capture all of the things. And look, y'all, we right here. Look, we right here. Hello. Oh. Look, y'all, we pulling up for the total. We pulling up to the Total Wine. So I'm gonna take y'all in there, but I'm gonna take this call. All right. Nobody hit it like you hit it. Safe to say that we might even over here at this Total Wine. Let me tell you something, as a black mother of 4 black sons and raised by my father, you don't have to dance to their drum to be great. If you come in the door, if you have been cultivated and nurtured to know that you are great, walking amongst these people and walking amongst this earth, baby, you don't need no validation for that. Because what's meant for you is meant for you regardless. It doesn't matter. Let these men play their game and you play yours. Okay? Baby, I look forward to seeing all of the shit that you about to shake up. You hear me, young man? Come on, do you, babe? Okay, so here's the bop. Let's talk about the gag. Let's talk about the gag. In regards to that young King Shedeur, love the name. Y'all did a great job with Shedeur and Shiloh. Love it. Here's the gag. Let me put y'all on. In regards to that young King Shedeur, baby, I understand the machine. Baby, the machine been around for hundreds of years, hundreds of years. But the best thing about us is, baby, no matter if you step on me, no matter how much you try to step on me and push me down and hold me down and drown my ass, baby, I'm still gonna rise. Baby, we rise. Okay? To every single occasion, we rise. And that's what that young man gonna do. I'm just glad to be a fly on the wall, baby. I'm here to see all of the shit. So bring it on, babe. Come on. Come play your game. Come show him. Come show him, Shedeur. Show him. Okay, so I'm done. This is my last one, y'all. This is my last one because here's my thing. Everybody says that football is a young man's sport. This is a young man's sport. Y'all are drafting kids. Y'all are drafting children. Y'all are drafting kids that are still under their parents' insurance. So for this young man to have sound bites and say things that might not necessarily resonate or feel conducive to an organization scheme, why y'all mad? He's still a young man, a young budding man. Your job is to help cultivate him. But you upset because he's fully confident in himself. He's projecting as if he is the man because he is a man according to him, the way that he was raised. Y'all feel away? That's ridiculous. Girl. So today is May 1st, 2025. I am on my way to go see Sinners again. I am, y'all. It was so good. It was so good. So yeah, I got my little blanket. I got on my sweatpants. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to lay low over there at that theater, y'all. So this weekend is going to be a very exciting weekend, y'all. My nephew Khalid goes on his senior prom on Saturday. WAMP has a tournament Saturday and Sunday. We actually dropped Boogie off at the airport this morning to play his first away from us game, real far away from us game. He is actually in California. And yeah, so we'll be watching him. And it's just so exciting, y'all. This thing is really happening. This thing is really, really happening. And Kylie is about to go off to school. It's just like, what? Senior prom coming up. Graduation coming up. Darian graduates from Villanova next month. Like, it's just a lot of transition. Khalid is coming out this year. It's like, what? And I keep saying, you know, our youngest are graduating in 2027. Well, baby, we about a year and a half out at this point. It's going to fly by so fast. I really do just like to capture the moments with my vlogs, as well as just soak it all in. And I do thank God, you know, this being injured is definitely a gift and a curse. But what I will say is I'm no longer moving in a space of hurry or just being overtired and exhausted and sleep deprived and trying to fit in everything and be everywhere at all times. You know, God slowed my life down tremendously, and I'm appreciative of that. I really am, y'all. I really am. So y'all know I'm keeping up on my boy Shedeur. And I don't like how they did my boy. I don't like that. I don't like how they did Cuzzo. I don't like that. I still feel away. I am going to continue to feel away as this young king rise and will continue to rise, baby. As he continues to rise and, you know, meet all of his personal goals. I gotta support that young man. Now everybody know Bird Gang. Everybody know what this is, Bird Gang. Everybody know. However, I definitely plan on supporting him monetarily, whether it's through his music or through Legendary. Yeah, I'm gonna buy something now. I ain't wearing no Cleveland Browns jersey. I ain't. Shedeur. I'm not doing that. However, if you come out with a little 1-2 that, you know, Auntie can go ahead on and put on over there at that Legendary brand, baby, I'm going to support for sure. I'm excited, y'all. This is day, 3 or 4, me feeling very, very good. You know, just real centered, spiritually, emotionally. I am very, very well. You know, we just got to work up on this physically, y'all. I had to fight for my rights, y'all. I'm just a born advocate, okay? But I had to fight for my rights. Because, you know, things get a little slippery when it comes to, you know, your health and well-being and patience. But, yeah, I ain't gonna talk too much on that. But, yeah, y'all, we are on our way to the movies. I have about an hour, actually, ahead of me, which is great, not in a rush. Yeah, I'm really not making any noise. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Oh, hold on. Let me tell y'all. Remember when I was all hyped up? I don't know if I put it in the vlog or not because I was cussing and fussing. But, baby, I had to let our landscaper go. Yeah, I had to let our landscaper go because, one, I did not like how he... I ain't going to get worked up. Times is a little, you know, got a little grip on us, you know. And I just feel like that money can be spent in a different way. I do have children, so they can absolutely tend to the yard. And we can just, you know, save that money. Save that $100 a month and do it ourselves. And, you know, fund Miles. Because that Miles get all my money. That young man get all of my money, babe. But yeah, I really just wanted to, because y'all know how that go. I really just wanted to open up the vlog, say hey, y'all. Girl, hold on. Can we talk about the thing on the thing? Girl, hold on. See, this that left-handed stuff. Because why are you not using... Girl. Anyway, y'all. Hi, everyone. Hi, all my new supporters. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Y'all don't sign off to for my foolery, huh? That's right. And I love y'all for it. But hey, y'all, to all my new subscribers, y'all, let me tell you something. Last time that I checked, I had about 62 subscribers. I'd have told y'all we went viral because according to me, I had 52 subbies. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much. For real. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It feels really good to have new family members in the building for all of me and my shit, y'all. Welcome. Baby, welcome to the fold. All right, hold on, y'all, because y'all know how I be getting lost in my own wet paper bag. I stay getting lost, y'all. But they just had this, they just had a road closure. And I'm not one to get lost. Like, some people be like, I don't mind getting lost because, you know, it just shows me a new way to get to where I'm going and all that. And I hear that. And I hear that, but I absolutely feel a way about getting lost. Girl, what now? Hold on, girl. Yeah, well, why you was trying to make me turn left, stupid? But anyway, y'all, I'm not one to like, I don't like getting lost. I don't like the lesson in getting lost. I don't like none of that. I don't like none of that. And I don't like when this navigation system, this Waze, take me down neighborhood blocks. I don't like that either. Keep me, listen, I am a Philly girl. Keep me on the main street, babe. Keep me on the main street. I do not need you sending me down nobody's neighborhood streets. Absolutely not. I don't like that. I don't care where I am. I don't like that. I don't like that. I feel like she trying to, I don't like that, y'all. I feel like she trying to set me up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I have been consistent, which is super dope. Not really posting on a schedule, but just posting when it, you know, when the spirit moves me. And yeah, and that's really just leading to consistency, for real, for real. So yeah, clap it up for your girl. But yeah, y'all, I don't want nothing. We gonna see what's popping. See what I get my little. We gonna see what's popping. Cause I ain't got nothing going on for real, per usual. And see where I end up today. And yeah, but as for now, we're going over here to this movie theater. I gotta continue to support monetarily. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. Hey, y'all. So we still in motion. Let's talk about Shedeur and Mr. Carter getting pranked up over here at this draft. I just want to know who get the fine money. I understand that the Falcons were fined, but who, pray tell, gets the fine money? Where the money at? Where them dollars at? I need to know how this goes now. I done asked my official. I done asked my husband. He didn't know. He did not know. He said, babe, that's a good question. So I definitely asked the people because I would like some education on that. I would like some insight because it feels like, according to me, and according to street code, you would think that they would get the fine money, right? I would think that they get the fine money. Where's my money? Where's my dollars? Where are my coins? Okay, because first of all, they already done stole millions of dollars from that young man, Shedeur. They done stole millions of dollars from him. Millies. Okay? Mills. M's. Okay? So, who gonna write the check? Where's my money? Where's my direct transfer? Baby, where's my money? Run that. Okay? But in the meantime, baby, see, this is why. And I get it, and I get it both ways. I get it so bad, y'all, because one plays basketball, one plays football. I get it. So I'm riled up all the time because I need to know. I really want to understand. I want to understand the business aspect of it, not just the game. Like, I love football. I love football. And I fancy basketball because my boy plays, and you know, going to basketball games back in the day, the whole 9 yards. My heyday was the Allen Iverson days. So yeah, I like basketball, but my passion is football. But I need to understand how these fines work. Like, even when somebody gets hit and they say that the player is fined or whatever, does the money go to the one that was offended? Or where I know I keep asking the same question, but where them dollars at? Where that money go? Because if that's the case, this is just a hand-to-hand transfer between buddies that own businesses or teams. So I got questions, y'all. I got questions. Maybe somebody will answer it for me, provide some education. You know, I am a pupil. I am a learner. You know, I'm a forever student because I know I don't know. That's why I'm asking the question. But we on our way over here. I got about maybe like 15 minutes because it starts at 1:10, and y'all know how it goes with the, you know, the whole advertisement for, you know, future movies. But yeah, y'all, that's just something that I wanted to add to this because I got questions, and I actually just posted that as a YouTube short, but I would love to know. So I'll keep y'all posted.
The veil between life and death, conjuring spirits from the past and the future.
Hey y'all, so we are done watching Sinners for the second time. So glad that I saw it again and will absolutely see it, you know, when it hits wherever it's going to hit. Okay. The end ain't the end. So if y'all think the end is the end, then stay for the end and then the other end. Okay, because that ain't the end. Until they turn the lights on. I mean, on, baby. Like, shine bright like a diamond. Like, the screen is dark. And, you know, the curtain's drawing a little bit. That's when you can leave. But until then, no. And it was just a great movie, for sure.
Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going, gotta keep going, gotta keep going. If there's one thing that I learned while in those county lines, it's that everything takes time. You have gotta lose your pride.